Hey, hi! Welcome to She Shines and Thrives, where we have adult conversations and we talk about all of the ways that we can step our game up. In today's video, which is a part 2, I am going to discuss all of the makeup eyeshadow palettes that I packed with me to go with me, take with me in preparation for the evacuation warnings due to the LA fires. I will list all of the palettes that I decided to take with me in the description box, and let's get started. Hey! So this is actually a part 2 of the videos that I've done. Part 1 was me going over the eyeshadow palettes that I decided to leave behind when I was packing in preparation for the evacuation warning for the LA fires. Now, part 2 is the one that I've been waiting for. We will be talking about the palettes that I kept, and let's get this party going. So first off, I have 3 Pat McGrath Labs Mothership palettes, 1, 2, and 3. Number 1 is the Mothership Subliminal, and she looks like this. Look at that. I have used this palette. I will continue to use this palette. Just so gorgeous. That pop of blue sold me. But when I got it, all these other colors, fantastic. Okay, so that's number 1. The next one is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership. Oh, no, just kidding. Let's try that again. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 2 Sublime. And this is how she looks. Oh, look at these colors. Oh my gosh, talk about neutral colors with pops of color. I fell in love with this and I'm so happy that I have it. And the last Pat McGrath palette that I have is the Pat McGrath Lab Mothership 3 Subversive. Ooh, and this beauty looks like so. Can you just, I haven't even had a chance to really play with this, but I love this color story. This color here is speaking to my vampy heart. I just love the Mothership palettes, at least the ones that I have. And I decided to take 1, 2, and 3 with me because I know I can get some gorgeous looks. Daytime, afternoon, evening, going out, you know, partying, doing all that good stuff. So I think that was it for the Pat McGrath Labs. Next is the Juvia's Place, The Warrior. And I absolutely love this palette because, as you can see, it's all neutral with the shimmers and the golds and the bronzes. It just reminds me of a bronze goddess. I will use this palette until each and every pan is empty. So it's one of my favorite palettes. She had to come with me. Was not leaving her behind. Another palette that I have is the Flower Jungle Lights palette. And for so long, so many people were talking about these shimmers. And I was like, well, I bit it all the way off. And now here it is. I also have the Garden Lights palette. And I absolutely love these shimmers. I love it because you can do a one and done. You can do daytime, nighttime, smoky eye. Like, they really pack a punch and I love them. So I kept them and took them with me. The next palette is Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. Need I say more? Because I am a natural nude girl. So as you can see, these are gorgeous browns, mauve, pinks, neutral, creamy, yummy, yummy, yummy colors. And I played with this one quite a bit, although it doesn't look like it. And I absolutely love it. So she made the cut because I can always do something with like these colors here. There's no, I don't even have to think. 1, 2, 3, and we're done. So that is Too Faced, Born This Way. Now here's a palette. Is the KKW Beauty, which one was this? Classic Blossom palette. And she looks like this. Just gorgeous. Like, when I seen Andrea Renee put this color on her lid, her and I are not the same shade, but she is so beautiful, and that color just popped. And so I went scrambling because it had been quite a while since this palette had been out, and I actually got it on sale. Yay. I think it was $11 at Ulta. So yay me, I didn't even have to pay full price. And I've used this palette so many times. I already knew that I could not leave this one behind. Like, this has to be a part of my makeup collection until I hit pan on all the good shades. All of them are good shades, so she made the cut. Okay, this one, Color Rain, Queen of Hearts, was my very first palette purchase, and here she is, looking used and abused and gorgeous. And I just knew that I couldn't, if anything, I was gonna grab this palette for sure. I get so many looks from this. I played around in it, and I just knew that I would be really hurt if I left my OG first one, Colored Rain Queen of Hearts palette behind. So, and look at the packaging. I was just like blown away. Could not leave this girl behind. All right, let's move on. I have a Fenty Beauty number 10. This is the Snap Shadows, and this one is Money. Let's see. Yes, look at her. Look at the greens. I was into the greens. I am into the greens, and Fenty Beauty did not disappoint with this beautiful gold here in that deep forest green. My goodness, it was so gorgeous. Still gorgeous. I knew I would be looking for her, so grabbed her. She's so tiny and compact anyway. Done. Moving right along. Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. Wow, look how beautiful this is. These orangey reds, coppery, like, I have done so many looks with this one, and it never disappoints. Still doesn't disappoint. Yeah, I couldn't go anywhere without this one. Like, I'm gonna have to play with this one some more. Just looks are coming to me now. I'm getting inspired. So she made the cut. Huda Beauty Topaz Obsessions. Now this one, Patrick Starr M.A.C. Which one was this? Patrick Starr Glam AF. What? Yeah, you guys know Patrick is Glam AF. And when he came out with this, he had a collaboration with M.A.C, and he's done a whole bunch of things with M.A.C. He now has his own makeup line. Go Patrick. When he first came out with this one, you guys, this is so right up my what it is to be a neutral girl. Like, I don't even know that I really have to say anything. And as you can see, I have loved this palette. There's some pan there. There's a little pan there. I am using this, but I'm using it sparingly because I don't want to run out. I have to find some similar colors because this palette is no longer being sold. But I will find similar colors of these shades before I run out, because this is a classic, 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 and I love it. Let's see. Alter Ego Shadow Kiss. Okay, so, excuse me, this was a palette that was a dupe of Natasha Denona's, oh goodness, the name of that palette escapes me, but I was not sure that I liked the color story because it is very cool and I am a warm neutral girl, and I wanted to try this just to see if I liked it. Oh my gosh, I love it. And so now that I have this one, I don't think I really need to invest in the one from Natasha Denona, but I very well may. So just look at those colors, just that one and done, just like, oh. Anyways, so Shadow Kiss, Alter Ego, love, 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 made the cut. Next, I have Jewels and Gem palette from Odin's Eye, and this is what that beauty looks like. Woo! So this one is definitely has taken me outside of my comfort zone, because a lot of these colors, when I just glance at them, like, I don't know what I can do with what. Whereas I know some other people will just be like, yep, that, and they can put it all together. But sometimes it takes me a while, and that's okay. But I just loved this sort of blue, purple, mauve-y, had little hints of green. It just spoke to me. So I got her, and I wanted to bring her. So she made the cut. All right. Okay, my next one, Nomad, Ghost Town, USA. Now, I was not going to get this palette, but I kept looking at it, and I could not stop thinking about this palette. And then when I open it up, you guys, ooh, Ghost Town. And Nomad, you guys are the bomb.com. These color combinations and the palettes are not that big. Look, oh, these colors are cool, but they work. It's totally like a cool neutral. Like you can just totally go like across. There's one, there is an eye look. There's an eye look, like, oh, you guys, this just, you can see I've played in this one a lot, and I still have more to do with this one. So, Deadwood. Some of these names, Bandit Queen, Calamity Jane. Okay, well, anyways, gorgeous. So this definitely, and look at the packaging. This definitely made the cut. Like, I was not leaving this behind. As long as I had thought about this thing, this palette, and wanted to get it, and then was like, I'm not gonna get it, and then I finally got it, she was definitely coming with, okay? Definitely coming with. Now, Danessa Myricks Beauty. This is the Lightwork Volume 5 I Am palette, illuminating eye and face pigments. For so long, I've wanted to have some makeup from Danessa. And I just kind of fell into the Pat McGrath train and overlooked Danessa for quite a while. But I finally got my act together, and I got this beautiful, beautiful palette. It's I Am. And you guys, the colors in this bad baby, it has soft energy, bold energy, grounding energy, and it just goes through. You can mix and match, and there's some multi-chromes. They're not even dual, these are multi, baby. These have all kinds of colors in them, and I just love it. This is very, very new to me. I know it's probably been out for a while, but it's new to me, and I haven't had a chance to really get in there and play, so this definitely was being taken with me. I was not leaving this bad baby behind with all those gorgeous colors, and I had been wanting a Danessa Myricks palette for so long, just her makeup. Like, I still have stuff to purchase from her, but that is a whole nother other story. Now, Lightwork Volume 6. Now, this is the Freedom palette. Same thing, illuminating pigments, color for eyes, face, and lips. And this is a hefty one. So let me see if I can get this open. And they package it so well. Like, this has been the talk of the town. Let's do that. Let's get this bad baby out. You have your little pocket here that you can slide your makeup, your palettes in, which was gorgeous. And now let's open this one up. The packaging was just gorgeous. Like, I knew that my shadows were a-okay with all this packaging, and it's gorgeous. Let's do it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Ah, look at it. So this is the mirror. I still have my plastic covering on, but anyways, there's that. And when I open her, whoa, look at this beautiful, beautiful thing here. You have 3 different palettes. Each of these little containers, or these little makeup containers, are removable, so you can mix and match and make it your own. I already knew. I was like, girl, you just take my money. Just take it. I've only swatched these colors. I have not actually played in them. So this one, like my other one from Danessa Myricks, I was not leaving behind. These are too gorgeous, and you can get so many different looks, and just I'm already like overwhelmed, but I'm not. I'm like ready to have so much fun with this palette. So anyway, that is that beauty. Let's get her back and her packaging. She obviously made the cut. And then let's see here. I have the remaining palette or eyeshadows that I have, and I dropped one, so I'll have to pick that one up. But the remaining palettes or eyeshadows, single eyeshadows that I have, are a mix of all kinds of stuff that I'll talk about once I show you guys. Let's get this packed away nicely. I really like to keep my packaging just so my shadows are taken care of. These do cost a nice chunk of change, so I want to be sure that I'm taking care of the things so that they can last, and I can get all of the use out of them that I can in those bad babies. So now we are on to some single shadows. Again, these are the ones that I decided to take with me. I think that some of the OG makeup people, wearers, will know that this was the Too Faced, this one, and this one. I believe this one was the Too Faced Pineapple. This was the Too Faced Raspberry. Each and every color I just love. I love, love, love. I was not getting ready to leave these. And this one right here is similar to the Natasha Denona color that I had left behind. And I knew I was grabbing this one, so I was like, okay, sure. These other colors here, except for these small ones, these are Viseart, these small little ones here. And then the rest of these, I believe, are the Norvina, from the Norvina palette, so the ABH Norvina palette. But I absolutely love these colors. Very neutral with some pops of color. Again, I'm definitely a neutral, natural girl, so no surprise there. Next are some other singles. Ugh. Of course, I had to grab these neutral colors. You guys, who would I be if I didn't grab the neutral colors? So what do I have here? This is from Kiko. All of the round ones are Makeup Geek. I said it in my other part 1 video, and I'm going to say it in this video. Makeup Geek shadows are the bomb.com. The pigment, the color payoff, just all of the color combinations and the shimmers and the, oh, Marlena did that, I just have to say. And this one, the blackest black. Like, this is like, oh, I should have ordered more of those, although I haven't even really dipped into that one, so let's not even go there. And we have one more. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. This is the Violets by Juvia's Place. And as you can see, it's the Violet palette, and I love her. Purples are really my jam. I'm getting into more and more into purples and lavenders and just trying to spice up my neutral nude life. So yeah, this is the last little palette that made the cut. And I just look at the package. These women are beautiful, and that is that. So thank you so much for staying with me throughout this whole video of all of the eyeshadow palettes that I packed with me. Like always, let's continue to shine and thrive. Bye.